Hey, hi guys. Good evening. Welcome to today's session. Just wait for a minute. Before that, let's watch a video.
हे दोस्तों, वेलकम टू अपना कम्युनिटी। ये वो जगह है जहां आप अपने असली पोटेंशियल को एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हैं। देखो, सबके पास स्किल्स होते हैं, पर क्या आपके अंदर वो स्पार्क है जो आपको कामयाबी की ऊंचाइयों तक ले जा सकता है? अगर आप सोच रहे हैं जॉब चेंज करने के लिए, लेकिन रेज्यूमे सेलेक्ट नहीं हो रहा, या फिर इंग्लिश में इंटरव्यू देना थोड़ा चैलेंजिंग लग रहा है, तो फिक्र मत कीजिए। यहाँ हम हैं आपके साथ, आपको सपोर्ट करने के लिए। अपना कम्युनिटी में आपको मिलेगी बेहतरीन कम्युनिटीज, जहां आप अपने प्रोफेशनल स्किल्स को सुधार सकते हैं। चाहे आप एक्सेल, टैली, जीएसटी में माहिर बनना चाहें, या फिर आप खुद एक ब्यूटिशियन या डिजाइनर हैं, तो यहां आप अपने काम को शोकेस करके दूसरों को टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स देते हुए आगे बढ़ सकते हैं। अपना कम्युनिटी में आपको मिलेगा मेंटर्स का एक खजाना और बड़े इन्फ्लुएंसर्स का साथ, जो आपको हर कदम पर 1-to-1 गाइड करेंगे। यहां आप ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं अपने फील्ड या इंडस्ट्री स्पेसिफिक ग्रुप्स, जहां आपको ऐसे कई लोग मिलेंगे जिनसे सीख के आप वो गलती ना करें जो वो कर चुके हैं। ऐसे लोगों की जिन्होंने स्टार्ट किया था एज एग्जीक्यूटिव्स एंड आर नाउ सक्सेसफुल मैनेजर्स इन देयर डोमेन्स, जो आपको आगे बढ़ाने में मदद करेगा। यहां आपको मिलेगा वो सही डायरेक्शन जो आपकी करियर को नेक्स्ट लेवल ले जाएगा। तो लेट्स अनलॉक योर पोटेंशियल टुगेदर। अपना कम्युनिटी में ज्वाइन करें और अपने सपनों की ऊंचाइयों तक पहुंचने का सफर शुरू करें।
Hey guys, good evening. Welcome to today's session. Thank you so much for joining in. We'll start today now. If you're attending these sessions for the first time, I would like to start a quick introduction. As part of Apna Community Exclusives, a webinar series that we have been conducting for the last couple of months, we host regular sessions from 7 p.m. on weekdays, Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. And weekends, Saturday and Sunday between 3 to 5 p.m. So we have touched upon variety of topics like spoken English, interview prep, Gen AI, upskilling, etc. So the main objective of these events is to help you grow professionally and help in the advancement of your career and get better jobs. Today's session is about the blockchain industry. For the session, we have Himanshu with us. So a quick introduction about Himanshu. He's the head of product and marketing strategy at Blockon Group. He leverages his 7+ years of experience, including over 3 years specifically in product and marketing roles. His career has been marked by a deep dive into emerging technologies, particularly blockchain and crypto, positioning him at the front of innovation in the industry. He has several years of experience as a mentor as well, and we are glad to have him with us today. Thank you so much, Himanshu, for joining us. Before I hand it over to you, guys, quick reminder, if you have any questions, please feel free to use the chat box. If you're logging in from the phone, you can go to the three dot options, and in that there is an in-call messages option where you can see the chat box. आपको कभी भी कोई भी सवाल हो, आप चैट बॉक्स का इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं। अगर आप अपने फोन से लॉग इन कर रहे हैं तो आपको एक 3 डॉट वाला आइकन दिखाई देगा, उस पे जाइए और इन कॉल मैसेजेस का एक ऑप्शन होगा, उस पे आप चैट देख सकते हैं। ऑलराइट, हिमांशु, ओवर टू यू।
Thank you, Siddharth. So, thank you for this call. So before we start, just wanted to know from all of you, like how many of you have experience in the blockchain industry? Like, just wanted to know a small overview from your side. Like, do you understand blockchain as an industry, or do you have some knowledge about crypto industry or anything? Like, if anyone has any kind of experience there, please drop yes or no in the chat box that I can get to know like which level you are as of now into the web blockchain industry, and then we can talk about how this industry is, what is the opportunities there, and how I started my career, and what we can do next over here. Just type yes or no whether you have any experience in the industry or not. Then let me also share my screen so that I can save things. Mhm. Got it. Just let me know if you are able to see my screen or not. Yes. Okay. Got it. Cool. So just to give a small overview of myself, so I am Himanshu Chan, head of product and marketing at Blockmon Ventures. I started my career in the year 2017 with SCL Technologies, where I worked as a database admin. Then I moved to blockchain industry in the year 2019. Worked with different startups there. Currently, with working with a venture capital firm based in Malaysia. We work in like in blockchain industry. We invest in startups which are doing something innovative in the market. We are also deploying our own blockchain, and we are also hiring. By the way, we have a few openings in our company as well. So that's uh, coming to the industry wise. Blockchain industry is a new industry which is kind of trending these days. If you haven't have any knowledge about the industry, you can like this is the one career change that you can have with you as well. So just coming to myself, like when I started the career into the block industry, it was a very new industry. Okay, and now if you look at the industry, which has grown in the last 4 years, is very huge. We have more than 400 plus startups that has entered into the industry. We as an investment firm, we have invested in more than 20 plus startup in last 1 year, and we are also building our own blockchain to help governments and businesses to do the same thing that they do into web into the Web2 industry, just using the Web3 tech. Okay, uh, so that is what we are doing. Just to now, let me also give you a small overview of the blockchain. Like because see, if you wanted to enter the industry, you should also know what is this tech is all about. Okay, so blockchain is a kind of database that is built to remove the traditional databases that are there in the market. Okay, so if you look at the traditional database like SQL, MySQL, or MongoDB, these databases are developed to solve a problem that was storing a large amount of data and then giving the same data to the users. Okay. Now, blockchain came into the picture with a one motive to give the data in a decentralized manner and to help the problems that are there into the Web3 industry. So, blockchain is a kind of database that is used to store the data in the form of blocks, and then these blocks are chained together, and we use this technology to make a decentralized ecosystem. Okay, we as a company, we have we understood this technology, so we started building our own blockchain. And last year we started to build on a blockchain, and this year we are launching it in Singapore as well. If anyone has any kind of doubt in between, please let me know so that I can answer those doubts as well. I'm cool. So now let's understand what is the blockchain. Okay, so blockchain is basically a kind of a database that is used to store the database. That okay, and we have so how this is done. So we create a digital ledger where all the data is stored. Now this data is encrypted, and then we store this data into different servers, which is called nodes, and this whole ecosystem is run automatically. Okay, so let's in the centralized ecosystem, what we have, like we have a central authority which is responsible for storing the data, and they are the one who keeps the data secure. Okay, but in case of blockchain, we as a user, okay, become the part of the ecosystem, and we help in data security, we help in data savings, and we also help in data storage. Okay, so blockchain is kind of a technology that is used to store the data. Okay, and in the current market, we have a different kind of job roles that has opened into this industry. Okay, so either you can become a blockchain developer, or you can become a smart contact engineer, or you can become a marketing guy who can help in community building, community growth, community management, or you can become the sales guy. Okay, so we have a different kind of positions open into the industry. Okay, and the salary range is very good into this segment. Coming to the history of the blockchain. Okay, so in 1991, somebody called Hebers started with the concept of time stamping. The time stamping is a concept where every document that is created has a timestamp. Okay, not that this time stamping is basically, let's say you have created data on day one. Okay, so that data will have a time which says that the data is created on 1st of October at 9:30 p.m. Okay, so that is the timestamp. Okay, now to store this timestamp, there is something called a hash key is being generated, which hash key signifies the data is stored in the blockchain. Okay, in the year 2008 2009, the Bitcoin came into picture when Satoshi Nakamoto came up with a solution where uh, after the financial crisis that happened in 2008 and 2009, the Satoshi Nakamoto came up with a solution which says that they wanted to build a decentralized ecosystem so that there is no central authority involved in any kind of problems that are there in the market at a point of time. Let me also see the questions if there is anybody. Got it. Cool. Guys, you are able to understand things or not, just let me know. Or if you want, I can speak in Hindi as well. So agar kisi ko bhi problem ho, just let me know so that I can also speak in Hindi. Okay. Cool. So let me give you a small definition about blockchain first. Okay. So blockchain is a kind of a database that is used to store the data in the form of blocks, where every block is chained together with each other, and the hash key of new block is linked with the previous block. So this is what the blockchain is. Okay, so blockchain के केस में क्या होता है कि blockchain एक database की तरह होता है जहां पर डेटा को blocks के फॉर्म में स्टोर करते हो, एक ब्लॉक दूसरे ब्लॉक से लिंक्ड रहता है और उस लिंकेज को बोलते हैं हम ब्लॉकचेन. ओके, सो क्या होता है जो नया ब्लॉक बनेगा, दैट न्यू ब्लॉक विल बी लिंक्ड विद द प्रीवियस ब्लॉक. Okay, and that linkage happens with the hash key. Okay, so that is the hash key word. Okay, अगर आपको उसको थोड़ा सा समझना है in the form of like visual इसके form में, so let me also show you how it works in the visual format. So this is a demo of blockchain. So जहाँ पर जब भी हम डेटा एंटर करेंगे, let's say हमने डेटा एंटर किया, so it will create a hash key. Okay, so you can see the hash key is generated every time we add or delete the data. Okay, so this is called the hash key. Okay, और जो हम blockchain की बात कर रहे हैं, the blocks are created. So this is how the blockchain is created. So you can see that every block has a hash key. Hash key of previous block is linked with the hash key of the new block. That's how the blockchain is created. Okay, so blockchain का जो concept ही ऐसे काम चलता है. Okay, अगर हम बात करें centralized databases की बात, which is like MySQL, Oracle, or all other database, these database has functionalities called CRUD, where you can create new data, or you can read the data, or you can update the data, or you can delete the data. Okay, this is the functionality that a centralized database have. Okay, but in case of blockchain based databases, you only have two functionalities, that is called C and R, which means that you can only create new data or you can read the data. You cannot update or you cannot delete the data. Okay, and which makes a blockchain as immutable in nature. Immutable in nature. So blockchain, it is immutable in nature because you cannot update or delete any previous record. Okay, so once you have written a record on blockchain, it is there even if it is wrong or a right entry. Okay, so blockchain का जो होता है ना वो immutable हो जाता है nature में. ठीक है. Second thing, blockchain is also transparent. Okay, which means like whatever is happening in the blockchain ecosystem, it is open for everybody. Okay, so blockchain is transparent in nature. जैसे कि अगर हम बात करें, if you go to a bank, okay, and you wanted to know how many bank accounts that bank has, you will not get the data, okay, because that is centralized databases. But if you go to a blockchain based ecosystem and you wanted to know how many accounts that blockchain has, you can see it on the blockchain explorer, which is an open directory. Okay, so blockchain is transparent, immutable, and secure. So blockchain is secure in nature as well because nobody can hack it. So it is highly secure as well. Okay, so it is immutable, it is transparent, and it is secure in nature. If you have to hack a blockchain, in that case, you have to get a 51% ownership of the particular blockchain, and that is what is known as 51% hack. So if you have to hack a blockchain, you have to get the 51% ownership of that particular blockchain, which means you have to control the 50%, 51% of their minor node. Miners node. Okay, so you have to control the 51% minor nodes in order to control the blockchain. Okay, which is impossible because if you have to hack Bitcoin, in that case you need $1 trillion funds in your account so that you can hack the ecosystem. Okay, and that's why it becomes very impossible to hack the blockchain based ecosystem. Okay, now we talked about transparency. Let's also see how blockchain is transparent in nature. Okay, so what we do, there's something called blockchain explorer. Okay, these explorers are basically the open directory, is an open database where you can see all the entries that are there into the blockchain ecosystem. Okay, so you go to blockchain explorer, you will see all the entry that is there. Okay, so let's say if I have to see when was the Bitcoin's first block was created. Okay, you will search over here, it will show you the first block that is created of the Bitcoin. It will show you the date, it will show you the time. This is 9 January 2009, 8:24:25 a.m. It will also show you the block size, it will show you the reward, it will show you the hash key. So which means that whatever entry you do in the blockchain is recorded and it is open for everybody, and those people can see from anywhere. Okay, let's say you have to see the 100 block of Bitcoin, you click on 100 and you see the 100 block of Bitcoin as well. Okay, so which means blockchain make it very clear that the data that is written on the blockchain is visible to everybody so that it is transparent in nature. Okay, so there's no mediatory or intermediary in between. So that is what the blockchain is all about. Guys, do you understand the basic concept of the blockchain or not? Just let me know. I will copy paste this note on the chat box as well, so that if anybody want to read it, they can read it from here as well. Now let's talk about a few things more. Okay, now to build a blockchain, what do you need? Okay, or let's, if you want to know how the blockchain architecture work. Okay, so let's talk about the blockchain architecture. Okay, now the blockchain architecture is consists of 4 major parts. Okay, so at the bottom we have the network layer. On top of network layer we have something called consensus layer, on top of which we have something called reward layer, and at the top most we have the application layer. So blockchain has 4 layers. Network layer is basically the servers. So if you have to run a blockchain, you need servers where blockchain is run. So you need a servers, and that is where the network layers work. Now once you have the servers with you, okay, now in case of general databases, what happens, okay, data is entered by a database admin who work as a somebody who verifies the data is correct or not correct, okay. So if you have to make sure that the data that is entered into a database is correct or not correct, you have to have an intermediary, okay. अगर आपको ये पता करना है कि डेटा जो भी ब्लॉकचेन या कोई भी चीज किसी सर्वर के अंदर डाला जा रहा है वो डेटा सही है या गलत है, फॉर दैट यू नीड अ इंटरमीडिएटरी, उसको हम बोलते हैं एडमिन, ओके. वो कैन बी, इट इज नॉट डेटाबेस एडमिन, ठीक है. वो डेटाबेस एडमिन है जो डेटा को ये वेरीफाई करता है कि डेटा करेक्ट है या नहीं करेक्ट है. इन केस ऑफ ब्लॉकचेन, that intermediary is consensus layer, okay. The consensus layer work as a somebody who verifies the data, So consensus layer is basically the layer which is used to verify the data on that is written on the blockchain, okay. So whatever data that is written on the blockchain, whether it's true or not true, we need a consensus layer for that. So consensus layer is used for data verification. Now third layer is called the reward layer. Now the reward layer is basically a layer that is used to reward somebody who runs the node, okay. So anybody who runs the nodes are basically servers where blockchain is which is used to run the consensus layer, okay. So to run the consensus layer you need a node, okay, and those people get the reward for verifying the data that is entered in the blockchain, okay. Now at the bottom we have the application layer where we as a user interact, okay, where this is where most of the Web3 audience interact and get their work done, okay. So application layer is the top layer where all the applications are built, okay. So that's where the application layer work. So this is the small architecture of the blockchain where we have 4 layers and every layer has a role to play. Now when a blockchain is, when let's say the blockchain is built, we have a blockchain with us, there can be different types of blockchains as well. So there are different types of blockchain as well in the market. Some are called as hybrid blockchain. So there's something called private blockchain. Then we have public blockchain. Then we have hybrid blockchain. So private blockchains are those blockchains which are used by the companies like businesses, startups, like somebody like SCL, TCS, Wipro, these big companies, okay. So all the big companies use hybrid blockchains, okay. And we have somebody called Hyperledger as a company which is which develop the private blockchain, okay. We have Hyperledger, we have Corda, we have different other blockchains which are private blockchains. Then we have public blockchains like Ethereum, Solana. Then we have Cardano. So these are like the public blockchains, okay. So public blockchains are those blockchains which are open for everybody. Anybody can become the contributor or anybody can use those blockchains to build their solution on top of these blockchains, okay. Private blockchains are company owned, company operated, and only limited for company people itself, okay. And the public blockchain is open for everybody, so anybody can become the part of the ecosystem and do anything with the public blockchains. Last, with the hybrid blockchain, which is the combination of private and public. So they have certain functionality which are private in nature, then there are some certain functionality that are public in nature. So these are the private hybrid blockchain is a private blockchain and the mixture of public blockchains. We call this is for example, we have hi-fi blockchain, which is a private and public blockchains. So this is one categorization that we do for blockchain, which is called the categorization based on this categorization is done based on the nature of the blockchain, okay. So what is the nature of the blockchain, okay. So now there is second type of categorization that happen based on the functionality of the blockchain, okay. So one is called as a nature of the blockchain, second is the functionality based categorization. So functionality based blockchain types. Okay, types. So one is like we have private, public, and hybrid blockchain, which are have a different functionality based on the nature of the blockchain. Now these blockchain can have different functionality as well, and then we call it them as a layer zero blockchain. We have layer one blockchain. We have layer twos. Now these are basically the functionality based blockchain where there are certain problem that is been resolved in layer zero that is given to layer ones, layer twos, and then we have layer threes. Okay, now layer zero is the basic, is called the like first version of the blockchain, basic one first version of the blockchain. Layer ones are basically the upgraded version of the layer zeros. So there are certain problem that layer zero is not able to solve, and when those problems are solved by somebody and some blockchain is built on top of a layer zero blockchain, we call it layer one. And if any blockchain is built on top of a layer two blockchain, we call layer one blockchain, we call them as a layer two blockchain. So some you can think it like layer zero can be a base layer on top of which layer one is built, on top of which layer two is built. So there are certain problems that people use, that people think of resolving, and then they build a blockchain solution on top of the previous blockchain. And that's where there are three types of categorization that happens, called layer zero, layer one, and layer twos. तो ऐसा हुआ कि जैसे कि लेयर जीरो में कोई प्रॉब्लम है, उसको मैं सॉल्व कर दिया, तो उसके अगेंस्ट में लेयर वन बना दिया. अगर लेयर वन में कोई प्रॉब्लम है, सॉल्व कर दिया, तो मैंने लेयर टू बना दी. ओके, तो ये फंक्शनैलिटी को हमने अपग्रेड किया है, बेसिकली उनको कुछ चेंज नहीं करा. वी आर व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, वी जस्ट अपग्रेडिंग देयर फंक्शनैलिटीज एंड बेस्ड ऑन व्हिच वी आर बिल्डिंग देयर ओन ब्लॉकचेन्स. ओके, these functionalities can be different, can be a problem, speed problem, can be security problem, can be scalability problem, can be anything. Okay, so there are different problems that blockchain has which people use to solve it. और उसको सॉल्व करने के लिए हम एक सोल्यूशन बनाते हैं दूसरे ब्लॉकचेन के ऊपर. ठीक है, अगर हम बात करें व्हाट इज द बिगेस्ट प्रॉब्लम्स क्या है, व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम दैट अ ब्लॉकचेन हैज. ओके, इस ब्लॉकचेन प्रॉब्लम को हम बोलते हैं ब्लॉकचेन ट्रिलेमा. दिस इज कॉल्ड ब्लॉकचेन ट्रिलेमा. अब ब्लॉकचेन ट्रिलेमा में पहला है तुम्हारा सिक्योरिटी, सेकंड है स्केलेबिलिटी, एंड थर्ड इज कॉल्ड ट्रांसपेरेंसी. तो ये ट्रिलेमा है जो विच मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल ट्राई टू सॉल्व. तो या तो आपकी जो ब्लॉकचेन होगी वो स्केलेबल नहीं होगी इन नेचर, ठीक है, या तो वो ट्रांसपेरेंट नहीं होगी इन नेचर, या फिर वो आपका सिक्योर नहीं होगी. सो इधर जब ये ब्लॉकचेन बनाता तो दिस इज हाउ द ब्लॉकचेन इज बिल्ट, वेयर वी हैव थ्री प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट. वन इज द सिक्योरिटी, second is scalability, third is the transparency. So if a blockchain is secure and scalable in nature, that blockchain will not be transparent in nature. If a blockchain is scalable and transparent in nature, it will not be secure in nature. So इन तीनों चीज को सॉल्व नहीं कर सकते. इधर ये इनमें से कोई एक होगा, या तो वो सिक्योर होगी, या फिर वो स्केलेबल होगी, या फिर ट्रांसपेरेंट होगी. ये तीनों नहीं हो सकता है. एंड मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल व्हाट दे डू कि उसको सॉल्व करने के लिए उसके ऊपर लेयर वन या लेयर टू बनाते हैं, सो दैट वी कैन हैव द प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व्ड. So this is the problems statements that are there in the blockchain ecosystem, and that's how the ecosystem is growing these days. We have different blockchains in the market. Ethereum is one, Cardano is one, Polkadot, Polygon. These are the different types of blockchain that is there into the market. Now coming to the career opportunities in the blockchain ecosystem. Because if you know the basics of the blockchain industry, you have to also understand what are the different career opportunities that we have and how I started my career. Okay, so I started my career as a marketing guy, and then I entered into products. Now I handle different products over here. So in blockchain, either there are different types of job roles. Either you can become a developer. A developer can be anybody. You can be a full stack developer. You can become a software developer. You can become Android developer. You can become blockchain developer. You can become smart contract developer. And all these are the trending jobs in the market. Okay, or you can enter the marketing space, where you can become a marketing guy, community manager, community head, partnerships head. or you can enter into sales, where you can become the sales at BD, business development, or you can enter into the design, where you can become the designer, UI UX, or you can enter into community, where you can or you can enter into the events. You can become the event partner. So there are different types of career opportunities that is there. So if you have done something in events, you can explore the event space. If you have experience in UI UX designing, you can become the designer. If you have done MBA and you have a good experience in sales, you can come to sales. If you're good at marketing, you can come to marketing developers. So there are different types of roles that we have into the industry, and which is growing. So if any of you are interested into this space, try to find what is something that you wanted to do in your career. Okay, so you can become the sales or marketing guy, or you can become the product guy, or you can become the developer or designer. So that is the choice that you have to make. The industry is growing, okay, and the industry is growing every single day. The demand has grown very frequently these days. We have more than like 10,000 plus job openings across the industry. The career opportunity is very huge. You can go outside India as well. So our company registered in Malaysia, and then some of our clients are registered in Dubai, Singapore. So there are a lot of big opportunities there into to the industry. Also, before we move ahead, I just wanted to give some time to you guys so to ask questions. So anybody have any doubt or anything that they wanted to know from me, just please let me know.
Guys, please use the chat box, or also you can unmute yourself. अगर आपको कोई भी सवाल पूछना हो तो आप अनम्यूट भी कर सकते हैं, आप चैट बॉक्स का इस्तेमाल भी कर सकते हैं. या हिमांशु विद अस, प्लीज यूटिलाइज दिस टाइम.
Cool. I guess nobody has any doubt, so no problem. Now let's understand what other things that is there into this industry. Okay. So you might have heard about crypto industry. Okay. Now crypto industry is also part of the blockchain ecosystem as well. Okay. Now what is crypto is all about? Okay. Crypto is basically it's like kind of an investment that people make into. It's an investment opportunity for some. It is an investment opportunity for some. For it's a company stake for some. So the crypto has a different meaning for different people. Okay, so some of the people like who invest into the market, they think it as an investment instruments. We as a pro company, we think it as a company stake. Okay, so where it's like shares. Okay, so it's alternative to shares. So if you trade in stock market, so we have so every company has stocks of their company. Okay, in crypto industry, we call it as a crypto coins or tokens. Okay, so crypto is bifurcated into two parts. Okay, either it can be a coin or it can be a token. Coin or it can be a token. Okay. Now, what is the difference between coin and token? Coin is basically a kind of a native currency for any blockchain. Okay, native currency for a blockchain. Native currency for a blockchain. So any blockchain. So what happens? Like let's say, if we differentiate between centralized and decentralized databases, to run a centralized database, you need credits. Okay, so those credits are used to run the database. Okay, once the credit is utilized, you cannot run the server. Okay, so अगर server run करना तो आपको credit देना पड़ता है, आपको subscription लेना पड़ता है, तो monthly कटता है. अगर वो subscription नहीं दोगे तो credit खत्म हो जाएंगे, server बंद हो जाएगा. Same way, if you have to run a blockchain ecosystem, you have to pay the credit, which is known as the gas fees. Okay, और वो gas fees को pay करने के लिए we need a currency. Okay, and that currency is known as the coin for that particular blockchain. Okay, so coin is a native currency for a blockchain, which is used to pay gas fees. So coin is used to pay the gas fees for a blockchain. No, gas fees can be different for different blockchain. For some blockchain, it is like $1. For some, it is $0.5. Some for some it is $10. Some $20. So it depends. Gas fees can be different, and it depends on the load. Okay, so if blockchain is overloaded, the gas fees will be high. If the blockchain is not overloaded, the gas fees will be low. So डिपेंड ऑन कितना ट्रांजेक्शन हो रहा है. अगर ट्रांजेक्शन ज्यादा हो तो गैस फी ज्यादा होगी. सेम लाइक सर्वर कॉस्ट. अगर सर्वर की कॉस्ट बढ़ती है ना, यूटिलाइजेशन बढ़ता है. अगर सर्वर को यूटिलाइजेशन हम ज्यादा बढ़ाओगे तो उसकी कॉस्ट बढ़ जाएगी. यूटिलाइजेशन कम रखोगे तो कॉस्ट कम रहेगी. तो सेम वे ये ब्लॉकचेन पे भी काम करता है. नाउ व्हाट इज टोकन? So token is not token is basically it is also currency, but it is not a native currency of a blockchain. It is basically a currency for the product that are built on top of blockchain. So let's say एक blockchain है. For example, अगर हम बात करते हैं, so let's say there is a for example there is a blockchain called Ethereum. ठीक है. So blockchain एक Ethereum blockchain है. ठीक है. अब इसकी जो करेंसी है, इसका जो कॉइन है, मतलब जो नेटिव करेंसी है वो है ईथर. So ether is a native currency for the blockchain. नेटिव करेंसी. अब इसके ऊपर कोई आकर के, तो ब्लॉकचेन के ऊपर क्या होता है? ब्लॉकचेन के ऊपर एप्लीकेशन बनती है. ठीक है. इट्स लाइक सेम लाइक अ सेंट्रलाइज्ड प्लेटफॉर्म. जैसे कि अगर आपको एक मोबाइल ऐप बनाना है, तो मोबाइल ऐप के पीछे एक डेटाबेस लगेगा. दैट डेटाबेस विल बी सेंट्रल डेटाबेस. ओके, सो दैट इज द फंक्शनलिटी. तो एक एप्लीकेशन के पीछे डेटाबेस लगता है. अगर आपको सेम भी अगर एक डिसेंट्रलाइज एप्लीकेशन बनानी है तो उसके पीछे ब्लॉकचेन लगानी पड़ेगी. ठीक है. तो जैसे ही आपका सेंट्रलाइज ऐप बनती है, डिसेंट्रलाइज ऐप बनती है. डिसेंट्रलाइज ऐप के पीछे एक ब्लॉकचेन लगती है और सेंट्रलाइज ऐप के पीछे आपका ब्लॉकचेन की जगह डेटाबेस लगता है. ठीक है. तो डिसेंट्रलाइज डेटाबेस के पीछे यहाँ पे इथेरियम लग गया. तो इसके ऊपर हमने एक एप्लीकेशन लगाया जिसका नाम था यूनिस्वैप. सो यूनिस्वैप इज एप्लीकेशन दैट इज बिल्ट ऑन टॉप ऑफ द इथेरियम ब्लॉकचेन. तो इसकी जो नेटिव करेंसी होगी उसको हम बोलेंगे टोकन, which can be uni. So uni is a native currency. So uni को बनाया गया है इथेरियम ब्लॉकचेन के ऊपर, और इसका जो करेंसी का नाम है वो यूनी है, which is known as token. बट जो इथेरियम है that is a coin. ठीक है. सो दिस इज हाउ द डिफरेंस, जब मतलब कि आपको डिफरेंस समझ में अगर आया होगा, तो ब्लॉकचेन की जो नेटिव करेंसी होगी उसको हम कॉइन बोलेंगे, लेकिन ब्लॉकचेन के ऊपर जो प्रोडक्ट बिल्ड हो रहे हैं उनकी जो नेटिव करेंसी होगी उसको हम टोकन बोलेंगे. दैट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन कॉइन एंड टोकन. There's types of coins. So there are different types of coins in the market as well. So coins के भी different types होते हैं. There are different types of tokens. Different types of tokens. So either it can be stable tokens or stable coins, which as name says, so stable tokens वो tokens होते हैं जिनका price stable रहता है. So it can be USDC, USDT, all those are the net stable coins. Then we have secure coins or security tokens. Then we have non-fungible tokens. Okay, so there are different types of tokens and coins are there in the market, जिसका different जगह पे different तरीके से use किया जाता है for doing the different things into the blockchain industry. Okay, so this is how the blockchain ecosystem is evolving these days. So we have, so initially blockchain came to solve a problem, which was the P2P payment system problem. Now then it becomes this database to build the applications to solve bigger problems. and then it's become a very fast growing industry where different types of products are built, different types of jobs are created, people are working into the industry and growing their career into the ecosystem. Till now, are you able to understand what we have read? Anyone has any doubt now, please let me know.
Himanshu, there's a question from.
Mhm.
Sorry, even I missed it. Yeah, it's written to get started in blockchain. Is there any course or program?
Mhm.
Can non-CS person with no coding experience able will he be able?
Yeah. So anybody like so if I tell you about myself, I am a 10+2 grad. I haven't done my BTech or BC or anything. So I'm just 10+2 grad. Worked in the industry from last 7 years. So degree or your knowledge, whatever you have does not matter. It's that like, you have to have things that make you fit for the industry. So you have to get the knowledge that you want. Okay. So I started as a generalist, and then I entered into product and marketing. So anybody who wanted to enter the industry can enter the industry. You have to just know the basics of the industry. You know, so know what is blockchain, you should know what is Bitcoin, what is crypto, what is DeFi, what is dApps, how product work, how marketing work. So either you can choose to become the part of different things. If you are not a non-coder, if you're coming from a non-coder background, you can enter into the marketing stream. If you don't want to enter the marketing stream, you can become the designing stream. If you don't want to go into designing stream, you can go to sales. If you don't want to go into sales, you can go to the revenue. You can, if you don't want to go in revenue, you can go to uh, events. So we have a different streams into the blockchain industry which you can choose. Okay, and you can enter into those industries.
Question I got. Questions answered. Have any follow-up or it is?
Okay. Okay. Cool. Now, just to sum up with the overall that whatever we studied till now. So we studied the blockchain definition first. We studied the blockchain architecture, blockchain types, career opportunities, crypto industry, coins, and tokens. Now, last thing that we can also understand like how to enter the industry. So if you wanted to enter into the blockchain industry, first thing that you have to fix, like you have to have the basic knowledge of the industry. So first thing that you have to get is the basic knowledge of the blockchain industry. The blockchain industry. Blockchain. Blockchain industry. Which include the knowledge of blockchain basics, blockchain definitions, architectures, different types of blockchain. You should know the basics of the blockchain first. Okay. Second, you have to choose the different. You have to choose the options that is available in the market. Okay. So if you're entering the as a fresher, okay, so either you can enter as an intern and become the BD. You can go for the BD roles. You can go for the research role. You can go for the design roles. So you can choose the options that are there. There are a wide range of options that are available in the market. You choose the role that you wanted to play, and then find out what is the options like what you have to do as part of that role. Okay, so so let's say if you enter as a researcher, what is the job role that you do play? So you have to also know about the job role. Okay, So job role can be like, as a researcher, you have to research the every blockchain that is being developed. You have to research every product that is being developed, how it is developed, why it is developed. So as a researcher, you have to do the basic research work. As a BD, you have to reach out to the people, sell something, or get the leads for the business and make the revenue for us. That's how you have to choose the role that you can do. In join as intern in any company that is there in the market. Most of the company hires intern. Most of the time you will get a remote job as well, remote internship, or you can also, if you can go and do in office internship, that is better. But you can also get the remote internship. Do the remote internship, work for 3 to 6 months, gain the knowledge, build connections. So go to LinkedIn, Twitter, build connections from there. Okay, build connections. Once the connections are built, start reaching out to them to convert, start reaching out to convert uh, them as your future employer if you can. Okay. And the last thing that you can also do is, like, once you have everything, the last thing that you to do is to understand, is like, start working and learning. So that's how I entered the industry. So I learned the basics of blockchain. I took the stream that I want to enter, and then from there I came to this place where I am as of now. So this industry is like one of the fastest growing industry into the market. So anybody who wanted to enter into this industry can enter and follow the simple formula: build connections, send request, and enter the industry. That's all I have for now.
Himanshu, one question from Shubham, I think.
Mhm.
It's asking about free resources.
So for free resources, what you can do, there's a product called metaschool.so. So one thing that I can tell you, like, okay, so we are launching our own product called masterverses.com. It's one of the resource that is getting launched in Singapore. We are launching it, so you can see the website. We will have multiple courses over here in the blockchain space. So that's one product that you can look at. So we are launching this product. Uh, we are launching this product in Singapore, 21st, second, I guess. So this is one product that where you will get all the resources collected. It's still in beta phase, so you might not get a lot of things there. Secondly, you can go to metaschool.so. That's also one product. So metaschool.so is like a product where you will find all the technical. So if anybody want to enter into the technical background, or it also learn to earn. So if you wanted to learn and earn together, like, so while learning, if you want to earn something, you can also choose metaschool.so. Then there is also Crypto Academy. So there is something called Web3 Academy. You can go to Web3 Academy, you find the free resources there. Then every blockchain has their free resource. So if you go to Ethereum, Ethereum has an academy. Cardano has an academy. Polkadot has an academy. So they have their own academies as well, where they give you all the free resources for learning. Okay. So there are a lot of products that they are into the market where you will get all the resources that you wanted to learn, and you can grow from there. And then YouTube is also like one last place. When if you're not getting anywhere, YouTube is like one place where you get all the learning. So I started with YouTube, but now in the market we have a lot of products. We are also working on our own product. There go Masterverses. We are launching it soon. We will have one more product launch soon, which will be Equus. There's a layer one blockchain. So there are a lot of things that we are doing in the ad tech segment. I am leading the products on that front. So there are 2-3 products that we will launch soon in the tech segment. So anybody who wanted to learn things for free, or somebody who wanted to enter into the industry, okay, you can connect with me. We have around 50 openings in our company as well. So anybody who wanted to join can reach out to me. We have 55 plus openings as of now with us into the blockchain space, which include development, jobs, roles, marketing, and sales. So that's one. And then we have around 20 companies in our portfolio. So overall, we have around 100 plus openings with us. So that's also like we can look at. Even internships openings are also open. So if anybody who can come to Gurgaon and work with us, we have the internships open here as well.
That's amazing, Himanshu. Do you mind if I share your LinkedIn?
Yeah,
into
yeah,
chat?
yeah. That's no problem. You can share it over here.
Okay, let's put it there. So guys, we'll just wait for one more minute. If there are no questions, we'll close it. So two things. Please do fill the feedback form, guys. If you, this will really help us to plan the next sessions and also give a feedback to the mentors. Just one curiosity question from my end, Himanshu. Like blockchain and crypto are a lot of relatively new fields, so I think there might be some communities, online communities, which support each other. Like, is there
Yeah.
some Discord or some kind of?
Yeah. So we are also building our own community. We have our own community where you can join in and you can become part of those communities. Then there are different communities like educator communities are there, learner communities are there, job seekers communities are there. Mostly you will get in on Telegram and Discord. So we have partnered with different types of communities. So uh, you can reach out to me and I can give you the links, or you can easily go to Telegram and search for web3.jobs. You'll find a web3 community there. Then you search for learner community so we have something called super team as a one product. They have their own team. Then we have Superwoman DAO. These are the communities. So there are different communities built for different reasons. We are building one of the largest ecosystem for blockchain industry. So for that, we also have one product called web3preneur.com. We will be launching this product as well in Singapore. So these are like web3preneur.com is basically our home for anything happens into the Web3 industry. So if you're a startup wanting to raise funds, we will help you. If you are a product who wanted to scale in outside India, we'll do that because we already have presence in more than 10 countries. Our head office in Malaysia and Dubai, and we are doing events in all the bigger countries. So and we are in the industry for the last 7 years. So when we are one of the oldest company in the blockchain in India as of now.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. So guys, even those who are watching the recording, reach out to Himanshu on LinkedIn. I think it can be really helpful.
Yeah.
So I think Himanshu, we don't have any questions from the group, so we'll conclude today's session. Thank you so much, Himanshu, for joining us and for sharing your expertise with us. So I think those who listen keenly and also those who will be watching in the recording will really find this useful. It was a mute audience, so I think we'll pick up the questions next time. Guys who are
Yeah, I
watching
guess
the
also it's a new topic, so most of the time
yeah.
people are like this, like they might not understand things, or
Yeah.
sometimes it becomes like bouncers to them.
Yeah, it's no worries. We'll invite
So
you back.
next time, I guess we can keep it like simple topics. We can bring one topic that's the lower level so that people can understand it. We can pick a one career choice, go for marketing or something kind of thing. So anything goes to marketing or something like that, we can also go for those things.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we'll be doing that, guys. So keep an eye out. So a couple of things. Please do fill the feedback form again. It's just an humble request. For upcoming sessions, you can visit the Apna website. You can Google Apna Xclusives. Also, there are multiple links shared in the sessions. You'll find the recording of this session and also other sessions we have organized in the past. You can also check upcoming events over there. You can register them. You can also join. You can join the Apna community, or you might have joined. You can comment interested there, and event announcement posts will keep coming. As mentioned earlier, we'll have sessions like these every day, and as me and Himanshu were just speaking, we'll invite Himanshu again for something specific around career or job or internship or such, and we'll have him again. So tomorrow's session will be at 7 p.m. We hope to see you all there. Thank you once again, Himanshu. Uh, Good evening, good night, guys. Have a great evening. Take
Thank
care.
you. Bye bye. Good night.
Thank you.